enough with the Liverpool bashing. Fan to fan. It ain't clever, and it just makes you and the rest of us look desperate. Absolutely desperate at every single level. The whinging, the moaning, the crying, the looking for this silver bullet, the smoking gun, the reason to say that Liverpool are not as good as they are. What are you doing? In fact, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. And what I mean by that is Liverpool are a brilliant team. For me right now, I think they are the best team in Europe. And they haven't even found second gear. But with all this belly aching, with all this, it's not banter, by the way, because it isn't funny. Right? It's not funny. With all this ridiculous belly aching, these nonsense posts, these conspiracy theories, you do realise, and maybe mounting out of a molehill is a little bit wrong of an analogy. But what you're doing is you're making what is already a brilliant team, already a fundamentally amazing club, look even bigger and better in your desperate, childish, nonsense attempts to play them down. I mean, if you really want to try and take the shine off Liverpool, the hype away from Liverpool, say less. Say less. Unless you're doing it for attention, unless you're doing it because you want infamy, which means you're fake, by the way. If you're doing something purely because you know it's going to get reaction, as opposed to being passionate and caring about it, you're fake. So maybe you're a faker. That's fine. We understand it. My community here gets it. We understand. Your mum and dad didn't give you enough attention as a kid. Found it hard to make friends. You probably go to the friendship tent at a festival. You know what I'm saying? Even now at 35 with your mum. I get it. I understand. It's the way the world is. Maybe you were drinking that pond water. I don't know what you were doing. I don't know what happened. But we get it. You exist. I hope you find peace, love, and happiness. Always here to talk if you need a friend. But it is so jarring. It's jarring because you're part of my group. I'm a rival of Liverpool. But I sit there and I'm like, how comes it's your tweets? How comes it's your opinions that are getting the traction? Not that, oh, someone please listen to me. I love what I do. I'd do it if one person watched. The fact that we get so many hundreds of thousands of views is amazing. But I think we typically get it because people, even if they disagree, like the logic, the breakdown, the views. So it's not a jealousy thing. Trust me. If you think it is, you believe that, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just telling you my perspective. But please stop this nonsense. It has become tiring. I saw this here. 8 out of 10 Premier League games this weekend had 5+ minutes of second half added time. The only match we didn't was the game where Liverpool struggled to hold on versus Everton, where only 3 minutes were added. I see these types of tweets, okay? And I've seen these, yes, there's some troll accounts that, by the way, are still run by human beings. I've seen Everton fans moaning. I kind of get Everton fans moaning. That's the one where I look, your team lost. Your team wasn't good enough to beat Liverpool. But you know what's really funny? When they sit there and say, Liverpool was struggling to hold on. Liverpool didn't know what they were doing. There was definitely parts of the game where you can make the claim that Everton were the better side. That existed. That went on. That was real. But when they said they were struggling to hold on, there's such a disingenuous nature to that. And I'd say what that is. Everton in the game had 9 shots on goal. All right? They had 9 shots on goal during this game. 9 shots on goal. I want to repeat that. 9 shots on goal. 9 attempts. Because we're going to go back to the point of struggling to hold on. So 9 attempts on goal in the whole game. Right? They also, across the entirety of the game, had 42% of the ball. So not the majority, but a decent percentage of that. That was the majority throughout the course of the game. And up until they scored, it was actually as high as 44%. So they were even closer to Liverpool's number. Now, I want to break something down. From when they got a goal back, brilliant goal, by the way, taking nothing away from it. They only had 2 more shots in the whole game. And that was from the 60th minute. So they had 30 minutes of the game remaining. 1/3 of the match. A whole third. and they managed 2 more shots where they had 7 in the previous 2/3. Yet the claim is from rivals, Liverpool were hanging on, they were desperate. Skin of their teeth stuff. Skin of their teeth stuff. This is a lie. This is the fake narrative, and I'm pushing back. Liverpool had more shots and more of the ball. In fact, Liverpool controlled the game better after conceding than before it. But why was there only a minute added on? No real injuries. Yes, there was a goal, but the restart happened very, very quickly. There was 6 subs. There was 6 subs. There's actually 5 substitutions, but 3 periods they were made. Liverpool made 2 in the 62nd minute at the same time, 1 in the 67th minute, and then Everton didn't make their Everton made a substitution early in the game. That was at half time, so no time added on for that. And then they made 2 subs really late in the game in Tyler Diblin and Alcaraz coming on, but they came on at the same time. So you don't add a minute for each sub. You add a minute for the substitution window. So could there have been a little bit more time added on? Yes. If there'd have been 4 or 5 minutes, nobody would have complained. But at the end of the day, after scoring their first goal, Everton did nothing for 30 minutes. Why are we suddenly saying, the fact that 1 more minute and 2 more minutes were added on is disgusting? What about the other 30 minutes where Everton did nothing? Let's stop watering down, diluting football and talking about it like it's a load of old nonsense. The same as the vert stuff. I keep seeing these tweets. No goals, no shots, no dribbles, no duels won, no crosses. I don't even know if this is true. I don't even care if this is true. Trying to act like when Wirtz came on, he was absolutely horrendous. He was absolutely rubbish. He has nothing to his game. He's going to be a flop. He's a rubbish player. All of this stuff. It's just boring now. Please stop. Please stop. Genuinely. It's just gone too far. And at the end of the day, sort of missing out. Again, the stats aren't even right. The stats aren't even right. I just checked them there. So he created a chance when coming on, completed 33% of his dribbles. He had 2 touches in the opponent's box, which was quite considering he wasn't on for very long, and he plays on the edge of it. 100% pass accuracy, as an example, in this game. He did win some of his ground duels. All right. He won 2 of them out of the 6. So what we're also now seeing, in a desperate attempt to try and make Liverpool look bad, we're now lying about the statistics of players, as an example. And also, it isn't 007. He got an assist in his first game. I've said this before. The 007 thing was kind of funny when it first came out. But we used to give players 2 years. Then we gave them a year, then 6 months, then 10 games. Then the 007 thing came in. Then we start judging players in pre-season. Now we're lying about them achieving 007. Now we're lying about it. We're manipulating the stats, all in the name of banter. It ain't funny. It's boring. Do you know what you're doing? You're killing the game. We're lying about what happens in football matches. We're killing the game. And as I said at the beginning, fan to fan, man to man, person to person, because it ain't women doing this. There is no woman that's sitting on the internet behaving this way. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine a woman doing it. It's definitely a little boy. Well, a man-child. Brain of a little boy, but body of an ogre. But the thing is, the bit for me that's hilarious is you do look more desperate. It's just a warning. Free to do what you want. I'm just giving you some advice. You look desperate. You look really, really desperate. Say less. It does more. Hit the like button, please, people, if you haven't done so already. Get yourselves subscribing. Oh, honestly. Maybe I'm just an old man shouting at clouds. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. But listen, man, this is not it.